Hey there YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a video review and test of this eP360 shop light I got at Costco. It's item number 1600215. I'm going to test the supposed 24-hour continuous runtime, and I'm going to see how they work when detached as well. Alrighty, so before I even start, I don't think it's going to last 24 hours because if you look at the rating here, it says that each one is rated for 8 hours and there's 3 lights, so I think that's how they get their 24 hours. But we're going to test them and see how fast they drop off. Alrighty, let's go ahead and open it up. There we go. Nice little manual. 2000 milliamp charger. That's not bad. These pods have little quick connects that just go ahead and slide into a slot here. That's pretty cool. I like how you can rotate these. Good thing I have a project that I can test this with. Alright, so before we turn it on, I'm going to go ahead and charge it before first use, as the manual says, to make sure I have a fair review here. Alright, so I figured I'd show you how it plugs in. Just got your normal plug here, plugged in. Plug that into the wall, like so. And then there's 2 ports on the back here for charging other things. And then there's also the plug here to charge the main unit. So let's go ahead and plug that in. Alright, so it looks like it's currently 2 out of 4 bars, which is exactly what the manual said. It said it's halfway charged from the factory. So we'll just wait until this is full up and it stops flashing. Alright, so this finished charging about an hour ago. I gave it some time just to cool off so I could get a real accurate test. Then unplug this, set up a camera, and see how long the lights last. Alrighty, so I ran the unit until it was completely dead. I won't stay on at all. So now since it's totally dead, I'm going to plug it into USB and see if it'll run off of the USB without having to be down for any amount of time for charging. Okay. Plugged in. So it looks like when it's plugged in, it'll only power the center light off of the USB. Yeah, so you can't turn these on. These are independent, by the way. These side lights, you can independently power them on and off with a power button on the bottom. So let's unplug the charger and turn it on. Okay, we got all 3 lights now. And as I said, you can turn these on and off with a button. And if you've assembled it correctly, the power button should be on the top on both the little side lights. So you might have to rotate this to make it right. So while it's running off battery, you do get 3 modes. You get your super bright, you got your moderately bright, and then you got your only side lights. So I charged the unit with this USB meter connected, and it does indeed take 7,200 milliamp hours to charge it. So the battery capacity is correct. It says it has 4 1800 milliamp hour batteries in it, so that adds up. Alright, and the second time I charged it, it took just over 5 hours, and it took 7,100 milliamp hours to charge it. Alrighty, just doing some drywall here, and the little Worklight's doing just fine. I do like the amount of pivots that it has. Everything pivots. This is very nice. And even the main light pivots up and down to extreme angles. These lights will go straight up. Handle's very nice, very easy to carry. Has just the right amount of weight, doesn't feel cheap. The little battery meter is pretty handy. Let me just give you a comparison. I have the light in the room on right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Still lights the room up a pretty fair amount. With the normal light on and the work light on, it's perfect. So I can see all the little lines in the drywall mud. It's definitely not as good as like a $100 Husky light, but it'll get the job done. And since it's Costco, if you don't like it, just return it. And just like the box says, it does have a tripod mount, so you can attach it to your tripod. Gotta say, it feels kind of scary though, having that much weight on this tripod. This is like an Amazon Basics tripod, so definitely not meant to hold up a light, but the little screw mount for the tripod works pretty good. And if you need to put a light somewhere else, these do just pop right off and they can add a little extra light. And these only have 2 brightness levels when they are detached. One negative thing I will say is that the mount for the tripod has this little bump here. So you just catch it with the threads of a normal tripod mount. You can see that the threads themselves don't start right away. They're kind of inset. So I could only get a few turns on my camera tripod in there. It's just something to think about, not a huge deal. I doubt I'll ever actually put this on a tripod since I don't have any strong tripods, but the way that it pivots makes a tripod pretty pointless anyway. So yeah, not a bad deal for $35. Thanks for watching.